What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Might Magic Heroes VII. Episode 165 is upon us. We are probably going to get double-crossed, backstabbed, cheated, destroyed in some sort of horrible, awful fashion when we come over here and deal with the Duke of Annoying, who wants us to marry his daughter and all sorts of other various awful, terrible things. So, that's where we're at. We're going to end our turn and head on down to do various things and stuff and junk. Which basically means we're going to kill off a bunch of stuff and get a bunch of fat cash and money as loots. Unfortunately, we're going to have to play stuff manually because, again, I don't know how challenging the battle is going to be. So, that being said, we're going to at least try to do some prep work so we're maybe slightly ready for it. I don't know. It's not looking great, guys. It's actually looking okay. It's not that bad. We're going to spam wait all the way to the end of our turn and allow them to go. I am out of beverage again, guys and gals. I am a super sad Bumpy. I have nothing to drink. You hear this? This is an empty can of Diet Mountain Dew. There's nothing in there. I am ridiculously sad. Oh. There's that, folks. I have more in the fridge, but the fridge isn't in here. Well, I used to have a little mini fridge. Why did I stop using that? Oh well. I suppose it would make me a little bit lazier than than people can already claim that I am. I do get up and move around way more often than I probably have to. But the old wife doesn't seem to think so. She's like, all you do is sit around all day. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's kind of hard to jog while I'm recording. It's just one of those things I can't do a lot of while I'm doing other things. I suppose. You do suppose, don't you? That's why we have our coordinated efforts. Exactly. Exactly why. You knows it. You knows it. Alright, we're going to kill off the 4 of you. We get around behind you, and it's going to annihilate you. Should have annihilated you. It actually didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I was anticipating. But neither here nor there. Victory is ours. Alright, cool. So, free cash monies. I was totally going to go for the experience, but it's grayed out for some unknown... I wasn't going to go for the experience at all, guys. It's a thing. Alright, we probably have enough to get our final, this thing. We'll snag that up too because of reasons I don't really know. That's just something that we can do. Ah, this looks very menacing and terrifying at the same exact time. And we're really going to fall short again, really? That's going to be okay. Alright, the artillery range. Sure, why not? Just on the off chance that we get murdered in some way, shape, or form. Let's make sure that we're actually prepared for it, shall we? Alright, I gotta say, I'm not a super massively huge fan of having these wolves chilling in our base, but... It's what you got to do, I suppose. Yeah, I'd rather you just not do that at all. We'll come over here and tag the Crest of Honor. Alright, I suppose the last things that we have left to do is tag up this, murder you, and I guess that's it. That's just it, those 2 things. Okay. Well, I guess we'll make our strides toward those goals. Let's hope that we don't...
the last ruler of the Falcon line. Her death gave way to a civil war. I have often wondered if she would have approved of my plan to take her vacant throne. The histories of Ashan will remember her as weak, but I knew her better. She was as strong as any woman I have ever known. It was the Falcon Empire that had grown decrepit and old under her feet. Some die too young. Others refuse to die until someone comes and takes the life from them.
Well, that doesn't sound very good. Well, she made it over to wherever this random place happens to be, the Falcon Memorial. This beautiful monument was built in memory of Empress Maeve Falcon and her children murdered by the demons during the last eclipse. That does not sound like a pleasant experience for anyone, really. Like, that just sounds awful. All around, just super awful. Oh, there's like a direct path up there. We get the Shadow Council, a week when mysterious beings shape the future of Ashan. Do they? I think they do. Let's start the combat. We're going to fight it out a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is the final recording of the day for me, and I am looking forward to it, guys. I actually recorded the full capacity of what I was supposed to record today, plus extra stuff. I'm getting things uploaded. There might be a almost normal uploading schedule returning, folks. It's still not as many things as I want to cover right now, because, like, honestly, if I recorded and covered everything that I wanted to cover, I would be doing somewhere between 10 and 15 videos a day, which I can't do. There's physically not that much time in the day for me to do it. Even if I was single and everything else, and I had literally 24 hours a day that I could record, maybe in that one instance that might work, but it's suspect. It's probably not going to happen. Alright, pretty significant damage done there from our abbots, or it was supposed to be. It was actually way less than it said. Or maybe we hit really low into it. We did more there than I thought we would. Very odd back and forth here. Alright, our giant balliste is going to shoot pew pew bang bang killy action there. That's fine. Alright, 41 to 61. Will we do 56? That's not bad. We have a second shot at it. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Alright, the healing sister's gonna be like, there's still nothing for us to do. Why? Because. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the 45 kills up on y'all's. There it is. And you're gonna hit us for like next to nothing. We're gonna go for the 77 potential kills, maybe, but first we're gonna do this. Kill off 15, and then that's gonna increase our attack, which is going to possibly allow us to do this. Do we hit high or low? We hit really low. We lost one, but we got the kill. Alright, so here's the play. We're gonna use our heal and resurrect you. And then we're gonna end this. Almost. Just surprised that we can't end this. Huh, our griffins really suck, don't they? It's okay. Victory is ours, we didn't lose anything. It's not that big of a deal. It's a little bit of mana. A little bit of mana. Alright, and a lot of dragon steel gonna come our way here. Which is pretty good. End the turn again. We have to get all the way over to there, and then we'll be set. I know, I'm not super thrilled with it either, guys. It's gonna try to take us like 3 turns to get there. I just want to be there, and I want to be out of here. Oh my goodness, that is so far away. Why is it so far? Alright, so that is done. We can now return to our wonderful town of Bologna. And there we go. Everything is sweet and nice-ish. You know, I think we're just going to get rid of the wolves. I don't need them. Maybe once upon a time they would have been useful, but... Alright, there we are. We are about as fully stacked as we could possibly get, and now we are going to head our way to our eventual thing that we need to head our way to. And those are upgraded guys too, which is fantastic. We shall head our way in here, and you guys want to die. You guys probably want to die. What is back here? Attack for friendly... Plus 10 attack for friendly attack and support warfare units? Sure, why not? Alright, the Stag Duchy folks are still roaming around doing... Ooh, shiny.
And here I am, face to face with the enemy. What a wicked world he comes from. Seamus was once a trusted friend of my father, and like an uncle to me. Upon Maeve's death, everything changed. With a determined fire none suspected he possessed, he set ablaze our lands and put the sword to my people. There were those who saw the strength of an emperor in his cruelty and the fear he inspired. They rallied to his banner. I see only pride and the sickness of entitlement. I shall marry his daughter and call him father. And in so doing, the enemy and all he and his wicked world represents shall die.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. I don't trust this.
It is time we put an end to all this, cousin. To the victor go the spoils. You get the throne and the most beautiful bride in all the Empire.
Duke Ivan has seen many women more beautiful both within and beyond our borders. This marriage is a necessity, a remedy for a dying empire. I shall play my role, as shall he. There is no need to sugar the coating of the medicine.
Silence, child. If our dear Ivan learns the true nature of your insolent character and the years of bickering he must endure, he might refuse the wedding. I'm making the good bargain here, rid of you for the meager price of an empire.
Nolwenn, you have indeed grown into a beautiful woman, and you have the character that suits an empress.
Thank you, Duke Ivan. You have become the man I imagined you would become as a boy. Less these recent stories of your treacheries.
Ah, Ivan, Ivan. Always the griffin. My daughter seems to like you already. How quick you are to steal my subjects' loyal hearts.
Let us get on with this, Duke Seamus. Though I am eager to plan a wedding, I am more pressed to end this war. Take a knee and pledge your fealty, and let the peace begin.
I shall bow to you, Ivan, as I bury you and throw dirt upon your open grave!
Totally didn't see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. This dude, kind of a turd. Alright.
This is treachery. The princess has been murdered. Ivan has killed my eldest child.
Such were the words of Seamus as he escaped the meeting site, leaving his daughter's blood on my hands.
Wow, okay, I didn't expect that. That's some pretty crappy scenario maneuvering turd. That's just awful. So basically he murders his daughter and then blames it on us. I mean, come on. That is pretty low. I mean, even for a scoundrel, that's low. Wow, this guy, huh? Definitely not winning Father of the Year. That's for darn certain. Alright, well, let's see if we can't do some damage here.
Ivan the Aspiring, the Emperor, would shape the world in the image of his own desires.
Dark Elf, you do not want a war with the Holy Empire. This infamy shall not go unpunished. This day you meet your dragon.
Melassa is too busy this day to accept my soul. You have much to learn, Emperor. In every defeat there is a victory. You shall soon understand the wisdom of the Blades of Erebos.
Yay for Vayaron showing back up and being as annoying and horribly awful as he was in the previous, well, the campaign before the last one. It's not great, guys. It's not great. Alright, there's Duke Ivan, and he is up against that. Really? That's your... Well, I gotta say, I am not impressed. Not even a little impressed at all. In fact, like, literally none. Impressitudinous. Alright, hit me with your dark butterfly magic. Death cloak? Okay, that's fine. Legit, I can see that. I'm gonna move forward. Twice. And hopefully, no. We've been confused. What does that do to us? Ow. Unacceptable. No, all vision's been hard. Really? That was your plan? Okay, let's see. What do we have? No heal. We have a heal there. Okay. We'll waddle on forward with you, good sir. Twice. And then we will have the angry bullman come forward to die. But before we do that, we're going to murder all of you in a relatively big way. Alright, so that happened. Pretty darn cool. And then I'm pretty certain that I'm going to kill off both of you. And still have enough to maybe kill off the 5 deuces. I don't know. We're about to find out. Yep, that's pretty much it. And our griffins are still floating around off in the sky somewhere doing God only knows what. Alright, Vayaron, how did that feel, buddy? Buddy boy, did it feel good? No? Oh, I'm so sad for you. Alright, the meeting. 3 defense, 5,000 experience. That is not cool.
Fool! Once an enemy, always an enemy. Seamus sacrificed his own daughter to cast a shadow on my claim for the Empire! I should have known.
Trust is not on trial here. You did what must be done. It was a chance to end all bloodshed.
Blood is all we know! Half of Ashan will soon think that I murdered Nolwenn. She lies in my tent, dead, to prove it. My closest counselors are an archangel and a necromancer, and we can't put the life back into a body that's still warm.
Ivan, we cannot find her soul. She has already passed on. It all went so quickly. I cannot even find trace of her ghost. Muriza has tried everything.
What does this mean? How did this happen? Jorgen, you are my master of secrets. How could Seamus set such a trap without us having the slightest inkling of his intentions?
Seamus's closest allies, including Wilhelm himself, believed Seamus was going to kneel to you. Our spies had no way of knowing what was about to happen, because no one did.
Someone knew! Or was I fighting ghosts out there? They certainly look like Dark Elf assassins to me. You think they just happened upon us?
You were attacked by the Blades of Erebos. I doubt that Seamus sought them out. The Blades most certainly offered their services to him, and him alone. Seamus was given an offer he could not refuse.
A man willing to sacrifice his daughter for a throne is not fit to rule. Make preparations. We have an empire to build and one last duchy to conquer.
Well, that's some crap right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is some seriously dark, horrible, twisted, just messed up stuff. But kudos to the developer and the writers for coming up with such a nasty, nasty little ploy. Gotta say, I'm not a big fan of it, but...
I regret your loss. Nolwenn would have made a great bride for you. But...
Tanis, this wedding was an affair of reason, not of the heart. A chance to bring peace to the realm. But now, indeed, do I mourn for this poor woman betrayed by her own father.
I believe I may have found something to explain why the lady's soul cannot be found. I think the Blades of Erebos stole it.
Stolen? Her soul?
It has been done. Both the Angels and the Faceless crafted such objects during the Elder Wars.
Yes. The Hall of Memories. I remember the stories of the Archangel Michael. But this soul-stealing artifact must be miles below the ground by now.
I have 2 reasons to think it closer. Firstly, until Seamus is crowned Emperor, the Blades of Erebos will stay within crossbow range. The other reason is this massive illusion spell I discovered.
Oh, there's illusions. Nice. Huh. Seemed pretty easy. Okay, Family Matters, Heart and Soul, Stag Hunt, and Bull Wrestling. Sounds like we have a full day of fun and adventures ahead of us, folks. Alright, Family Matters. Anastasia had chosen to accompany Ivan as he approaches the gates of the Stag Duchy. She must not be defeated. Okay, Anastasia coming back to play. We still have more pieces of the sword to find and to rebuild. Before invading the Stag Duchy, Ivan should free the lands around Falcon Hill from Seamus's rule, defeat the Stag forces in the area, find Bull Wrestling. Ronin's gates block the road leading to the Stag Duchy. Ivan must capture the nearby fort to open this gate. I don't think inn is supposed to be there. Alright, Nolwenn is not really dead. While her body is lifeless, her soul was merely removed from it until she could be resurrected. With Nolwenn, Ivan could convince Amilcar to not fight. I don't know what that means, but fine. Of course, you could also ignore poor Nolwenn's predicament and defeat Almacar by force of arms. Choose wisely, as a man cannot walk 2 paths. Huh. And, of course, Ivan can't be defeated. Alright, I don't know who Almacar or whatever the guy's name is, or who he or whatever he is, but... yeah, that's a thing, apparently. And you are a Stag Duchy individual. Perhaps he is the Bull Duchy guy? I don't know. I'm not entirely certain. All I know right now is that kind of sucked a lot. That is a prison tower. I imagine that is where our gal pal is being kept right now. Let's see here. Heart and soul, track what? Yep, that is where we need to go. Alright. So, a whole bunch of crazy shenanigans just, well, came to pass. I mean, that's some crazy, crazy stuff, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen. And I am not sure where to go from here. Like, that was bad. Alright, I will accept you joining me, and I believe we can't accept you to join us. Okay, hold on. Alright, are you fully stacked? You are not. Let's get you to have them join. Let's get you to trade this. And then you are cuirassiers and you are cavaliers, so we're not quite ready for that yet. Anastasia, you can hold this. And, jeez, I don't even know what to throw your way. I guess maybe that. We have a few things that we can throw onto your considerable person. Why is this not working? Major art, because that's somehow the sword of. Oh, jeez. Well, I feel like we've somehow lost one of the pieces of the sword, which is not good. We had 3 pieces, right? Now we don't. That's not great. That is not great at all. Relic for the offhand. I don't hate that one. Well, that's kind of a problem, guys. If we did indeed lose one of the pieces of the sword, that's going to be a pretty big problem later on down the road. We'll see. I'm hoping that that's not a problem, but we'll... Again, I don't know. I really hate to have to replay this entire thing just to see that indeed is the case. What I think I'm going to do, guys and gals, I'm going to make this a little bit of a shorter episode, and I might play around a little bit between episodes and just run from a previous autosave and go from there. What I think I'm going to do is gather up the stuff here, and we'll go from, like I said, a previous autosave, and then I'll get back to the same point where we're going to be at where we break off the episode. So, what we're going to do first is come down here, kill off this stuff, and do other various things, and it's going to be fine, I think. So, you should have some amazing spells, and you have an amazing spell or 2, I guess. Alright, I'm going to have her go back to town. I'm going to shake hands with you once again. Yes, she's going to go back to Bologna and get that upgraded. And what are we going to do now? We're going to go back here. We're going to snag up this. Break the seal if need be. From here, is this a 2-way gate? It's a 1-way gate. We don't need to go that way yet. 1,000 gold over here. Some more random stuff. It's going to be fine. Alright, guys, let's end this turn. We'll probably end one more turn, and then we will be about our business. Looks like we're going to have a lot of running and trying to kill enemies as they retreat from us because they're cowardly and afraid. It's going to be, I wouldn't say a real problem or a super nuisance. This is going to be mildly inconvenient and more than slightly annoying, I guess. Probably be the best way to put it. I'm just saying. Alright, so Anastasia, what can we do with you? Well, short of being able to kill anything else, you're kind of at a useless point, really. We're gonna end the turn. It's gonna be a new week. We're gonna lose our wonderful, wonderful little forts here. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be mildly inconvenient. There's not really much we can do about it. They don't have a tremendously huge amount of troops, but they have enough to finish us. Alright, they did a little bit of damage there. Actually, they have very few troops. We can almost do some significant damage here. We're going to wait it out. I'm hoping that we get to move before they do. And if that is indeed the case, we might be able to do a little bit of chip damage beforehand. Ouch. Alright, nope. They get to move with their abbots. Doing a little bit of damage there. And there. Nope, we get to move now. We shall move here. And we're going to do a little tiny bit of damage here. Yeah. Hey, if we can kill off a couple of guys, I'm happy, right? our garrisons are not really meant to be super amazingly powerful, so being able to kill off even a few guys is going to be pretty good. I have no idea what just happened to us, though. Crossbowman activated piercing shot, I guess. Alright, well there's that, I guess. Let's see here, what do we have? Let's go for this. Ha! We did 6 damage, not very impressive. Alright, we're gonna open the gates and let them in if they want to. No, apparently they don't want to. So it's gonna be a slow and steady little adventure here. More attack, more pain, more suffering, more annoyance, I guess you could say. It's not gonna be great. We will come out with our 40 and get killed. We've killed off a couple of guys. That's about the best I can ask for at this point. Well, that's mildly inconvenient. That's not super fun either. Alright, what can we do? Maybe we can kill 2 to 3 of you, eh? I got 1, and then we just got wrecked. Alright, what do we have? Why not? We'll do a couple more blasts here. Hiya! Get wrecked. Alright, now these shots are going to be mildly inconvenient and super frustrating, and we're going to probably die a horrible death in a few more seconds, I guess? I don't know. Shoot our abbot. Don't shoot our abbot, that's fine. Well, we're going to continue. How are you going to shoot our abbot? There it is. Aw, you didn't kill our abbot, though. Come on, now. Gosh. Yeah, so this is going to be annoying, guys, but once we get it under wraps, we'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, and down it goes. We've lost our fort, which, again, kind of to be expected at this point. Not super great, not super bad. The Haven Fort has been destroyed. We'll eventually come back and take that back over. It will be fine. I can assure you of this. I'm not super concerned with it. Alright, I don't know why the Ivan thing has been here this entire time, but it certainly has been. Alright, Week of Treasures. Experience and gold from treasures are increased by 50%, or treasure chests. Alright, folks, this is where I'm going to break off the episode. In the next episode, we are going to try to pin down, chase down, and kill off the annoying fellows that do remain, and I don't think it's going to be that tough for us to do. So what I'm leaning toward attempting... It's going to be pretty tough. Actually, let's take a look at Ivan. Ivan should be, like, severely stacked in comparison to these people. Like, they should have literally no foothold at all. They shouldn't be able to stand against us, and it looks like we're fine. So, basically, we have to take this over, and then chase down the Stag Duchy person, and that's pretty much it. I don't think that will be overwhelmingly difficult. I think we're going to return over here and grab up the dragons for Anastasia. And that should put us in a fairly good spot. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for right now. I will be back tomorrow, or whenever, should be tomorrow, with another installment of HOM 7. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.